Hi guys, get ready for your Friday workout. It's going to be a long one, the WOD itself. So we'll start by doing a few stretches and a good solid warm-up and then get into the workout after that. So we'll start out with a little bit of thoracic mobility. I'm going to start out with a wall stretch. Find yourself a wall, hands against it, feet together, and try to get your head as far down between your arms as you can. Feel that stretch out your lats and the upper part of your back there. Hold that for 20 or 30 seconds or as long as you feel you can. After that, we're going to go for a thread the needle. That looks like hop down on all fours and thread your arm underneath the arm which is supporting you as far as you can. Okay, if you have a foam roller, you can use that underneath, put your arm on top and roll. Try and drop that weight down onto your shoulder and back. All right, and same on the other side. You go through 5 or 7 of those on each side. After that, just some simple cat-cows. I don't really know which one is which of these. I think cat is up. So cat, push away from the floor, feel that arch, and then cow. Really bend your back. And work through that. About 5 or 7 times in each position, depending on how long you hold each position for. Okay, once you've done that, you should feel nice and loose in your thoracic spine. We're going to go for some lower body mobility as well. First is a calf stretch. You can do any number of calf stretches. One I like is if you find a wall, put your foot up against the wall, your toe against the wall, and then plant your heel firmly on the ground and pull your chest in as close to the wall as you can. If you need to turn it up a bit, just try and get your heel a little bit closer to the wall. If anyone can get their heel and their chest on the wall, you don't need to do this stretch. After that, we'll do a quad stretch. Again, jump up against the wall, put your toe up on the wall, foot out in front, and lean back until you feel that stretch in the front of your quad. Okay? Do that on both sides. Try and push your hips through. Keep your hips square forwards if you can. Don't turn sideways, otherwise you're going to lose the stretch. Okay, and the last bit, a bit of a hip stretch. Just go with a long lizard pose. So on this side, one foot out in front, hands on the ground in front of you. You can have your back knee on the ground if you like, or lift it off to turn up the stretch a little bit more. Do a few circles. Get your hips moving. Do the circles in both directions. Maybe 5 circles in each direction. And then repeat on the other side as well. Okay. All right, now we'll run through a little bit of a warm-up for the workout today. The warm-up is going to be 3 rounds of 10 sit-ups. That looks like, and you can do sit-ups in a number of different ways. You can try straight leg sit-ups. I really like straight leg sit-ups because I find that they work my upper abs a little bit more than my lower abs, and I don't pull on my hip flexors quite so much. That looks like side on, legs straight, curl your abs up. Okay, or you can do bent legs touching your toes each time as you come up. Hands overhead, flick up, and this you'll find will pull on your hip flexors a little bit more and work your abs a bit lower down. Okay, we will then go for a 20-second handstand hold. You may do that freestanding if you like, or against a wall. So, or you can try a bit of both. So. Hold that for 20 seconds. Start near the wall in a freestanding handstand, and then lean against the wall if you like. If that's a bit difficult, you can't get fully upside down, just hop on the floor, and we'll go into a half wall walk. Just kick up to about 45 degrees and hold there for 20 seconds. All right, and then go for a 100-meter run. Okay, that's the warm-up. All right, 3 rounds of that. The workout today. So the workout is 10 through 1 of weighted sit-ups, wall walks, and with a 400-meter run between each round. And also at the end, so you finish with a run. That means it's going to be 4 kilometers of running, so a lot of running in here, and also a lot of wall walks. It's going to be 55 wall walks. The weighted sit-ups, look, the weighted sit-ups are pretty much going to be your rest in here, okay? So, weighted sit-up, you can do this with any weighted object, or odd object that you have, or a plate if you have one. I like to use a plate. So, with a weighted sit-up, grab the plate, straight arms overhead, and crunch up. Put your head through at the top and lock your arms out overhead. Okay? Back down. Try not to swing the weight too much. Don't do this. That's kind of defeating the purpose. We want to really work those abs. I find weighted sit-ups much easier to do with straight legs because the weight of my legs as far out as possible counterbalances the weight in my arms and just isolates those abs. You can use any other weights that you have. Dumbbell, for example. Again, similar thing. Just hold it overhead. Try not to move it too much as you come up into that sit-up. If a weighted sit-up is too difficult, just do them without any weights at all. Or if sit-ups themselves are a bit too difficult for you, raise your knees up and just sit up as far as you can. So legs on top of your legs, hands on top of your legs, sit up just as far as you can and back down. Okay? All right, wall walks. Anybody who's been doing the Southside Games will know what wall walks are all about. What we do with a wall walk, the movement starts laying flat on the ground, chest on the ground, hands beside your shoulders, push up into a push-up position, tight core, clench your glutes, feet up onto the wall, and then walk your hands into the wall. Then walk out and bring yourself back down, controlled to the ground. If you happen to be wearing an insulin pump, make sure you put it in your pocket so it doesn't fall apart. Okay, then once you've finished the number of reps, so in the round of 10, you'll do 10 weighted sit-ups, then 10 wall walks, then a 400-meter run. Come back in, you'll do 9 weighted sit-ups, 9 wall walks, 400-meter run. Keep in mind the first 3 rounds, 10, 9 and 8, is about halfway through the number of reps that you've got to do. So it does get a lot easier towards the back end of this workout. although the run stays the same. This is going to be a long one. 4 kilometers worth of running. It's going to take a good 25 minutes, whatever that is. And 55 reps of those other things, it's going to take, 10, 15 minutes at least. So this is going to be a long one. Enjoy. Earn whatever you get up to on your Friday evening. Have a good Friday. Cheers. Bye.